Have you been fitted for a bra before, or no, this is your first time? Okay. Well, the process is actually super easy, and from the looks of it, you're already, wearing what we recommend. Whenever you get fitted for a bra, we always recommend that you don't wear anything like too chunky, because obviously if you have a thick sweater on, then that's adding bulk on, and you might end up with a larger cup size than what you actually are. Yeah, so what you have on is great. We'll get a more precise measurement. Yeah, so basically all I do is take a measuring tape and I'll take 2 measurements, and then that'll get you your cup size. And then if you want, after you have your cup size, you can just walk around the store yourself or go to different stores or order online, whatever. Or I can pick out some bras and then show them to you, and you can try them on and see how they fit. If you do it in store, it's a little bit easier because, like I said, there are certain, you might have just eaten, or you might have thicker clothes on, or some people, what they do is they'll take a deep breath while we're taking measurements, and then it ends up a bit bigger than it's meant to. And also sometimes people just, measure incorrectly. We had one girl who was really bad at math, and everyone would end up with the wrong bra size. But she doesn't work here anymore, so don't worry. But like I said, that way if you try them on in store, you just ring the little bell in the change room, and we can come and assist you and bring another size in, or remeasure you, or whatever it may be. Try out different styles, whatever you feel like you need. Yeah, so let me just... Yeah, so I'm gonna have you just slightly lift your arms. You don't need to lift them too much. It's just so that I can take the measurement. And I do ask, don't take any deep breaths in, so just relax. Alright, let me just wrap around. Okay. And then bring it to the front. Okay. Okay, there we go, and that's for your band size. Okay, and now your bust, that's the fullest part of your chest. Alright, so I have your cup size here. I also, I do have a few questions just so I can figure out which bras to show you. I'm just wondering, like, is there a specific style that you're going for? There's a lot of possibilities. Like, do you want thicker straps, thinner straps? Do you want designs? Do you want certain colors? Do you front closures, back closures, whatever it may be? Okay, so no preference, you just want to see. Okay. And you want colorful, you want some more unique. Okay. Okay. Yes, that's actually... Okay, perfect. So I have a few here that I can go ahead and show you. Doesn't mean you have to take any of them. Like I said, you can go ahead. What I will do is I will show you these. So these aren't your size. These are just the models that your size, the ones that you pick out, and I'll bring them to you as well with like a few other ones that I think could work that maybe we have in the back or just on the floor that I don't have right here next to me. And that way you can get to try them on. And if there's anything here that you don't, if there's something here that you like that isn't in your size, you can always order it online. Obviously, there's certain sizes that just sell out quicker than others, but let's go ahead. Well, let's start with a more simple one, just because I do think that's important to have while still keeping it, interesting. So this is the first one. Now it's just simple black, but the reason I say that it's more interesting is because you do get this nice lace at the top, and there is a cute little bow in the middle. All the ones I'm showing you have wire, so if that's an issue later on down the line, then you can always opt for a different style. Yeah. So the straps also have a nice design to them, and then the straps on the back also just are lace, and it is just a regular closure in the back. Simple. Yeah, so there is a bit of push up. Not anything crazy, but there is a little. Yeah, so when someone says that the bra has a wire insert, it's just right here at the bottom. So this is something that technically you could remove, but it just creates more structure. We do have different styles. We have more like sports bra type of styles as well that you could be interested in. I can grab a few of those afterwards if you end up not liking these. Yeah, so I think this is a pretty safe one to start with, just because it's more plain, so it also makes it easier to see what you like and what you don't. Yeah. All of our bras range for this around the same price. The really like decorated and nice ones go for about 60, 70, but then the regular ones go for 40 to 50, something like that. That's pretty standard anywhere you go. Yeah, you won't really find. Yeah, that's usually the price. Yeah. Sorry, let me just close this one. Okay. So this is the second one. Since you said that you like bolder colors, I thought this one could be quite up your alley. Yeah, it's really, really bright neon fluorescent, like a coral pink color. Once again, with that lace detailing at the top as well. So if you wear like a tank top or something, it'll show through and it'll look really nice. Yeah, once again, just lace here, and it's stretchy as well, so very comfortable. One thing that I like about this one is that there's gold hardware, which I don't see as much on bras nowadays. It's usually silver. This one doesn't have a bow or anything, it's just plain. And once again, there is padding. This one has more padding than the other. Once again, that's a matter of what style you're going for, what look, what's comfortable to you. It really depends. Some people wear non-padded bras with certain tops and then padded bras with other tops. It really depends. Yeah, but very interesting. I think this one's really, really cute, so that's an option as well. And then there's this this doesn't have gold hardware. It has brown hardware, but the little charm in the middle is gold, which I think is so cute. And there's kind of like a pinstripe detailing on it, if you can see. Yeah, that's what I mean, is that yes, it's a neutral color, but it is an interesting style that you don't really see much of. Yeah. Like, I think this would look cute under like a sheer top where you could actually see what bra you have on. I think that could be cute. And then the last one is the most colorful one, but it also has a different closure to it. So, you know, if you don't like it, that's totally fine. We do have similar colors with different regular closures. So here it is. Now this one has quite a bit of padding. It's the most padding out of all the ones that I've shown you. Yeah, so it's quite a bit of padding. And it's in this bright blue color, and there's little little like gems in the middle. So the back is sort of this crisscross situation going on here in some lace, which is stretchy still, so it's still comfortable. Now the way that this opens is in the middle. Over here you have this little clasp with little diamonds on it, and it opens. So you twist this little part, you insert it, and then you twist it closed. I'll be honest, at first I couldn't figure out how to use these, but then it makes a lot of sense once you Google a picture. So just shoop, shoop. A lot of people, especially people with mobility issues or whatever it may be, or honestly anybody, because trying to clip it in the back is difficult. In the front, it's a lot easier, right? Because you can actually see what you're doing. You don't have to clip it in the front and then flip it over to the back. Yeah. So this one is a possibility as well. Yeah. So, I'm only showing you those four just because those are the models that I believe you'd like, that I have closest to me. But, did you like any of the four that I showed you? Okay, so you really liked the pink, the black, and the blue. Okay. Okay. Okay, amazing. I will go grab those in your size. Yes, so just go to the changing room area and tell them that Camila sent you and that I'm picking out your sizes, and they'll give you a room